Whenever there's a big trend, everybody always wants to play this silly game of trying to figure out what inning it's in. What inning are we with the weight loss drugs? Hey, how about with the electric vehicles? Or maybe with the Fed's next move? Could be the seventh there. We're clearly in the final inning of the Nelson Peltz proxy fight for a board seat or two at Walt Disney because Peltz didn't get the votes. But he could pick up a cool $1 billion in profit. Good investment, all things considered. But the inning game that bothers me the most is what inning are we in the artificial intelligence boom? For the last few days, we've seen everything coming down the AI space. And now people are arguing that because of the declining stock prices, we're in the late innings of this story. Perhaps it was all overdone to begin with. Fortunately, that wasn't enough to do that much damage today. Dow only slipping 43 points. S&P was up 0.11%. NASDAQ gained 0.23%, much stronger at 1 point today. But still, with the bellwether of AI, NVIDIA now down from its high of 974 to 889. Down another $4.88 today. We're now being told that NVIDIA's GTC conference and its exciting range of supercomputers is just old hat. It's been replaced by the golden age of refining, sending stocks like Marathon, Pete, and Valero soaring. Oh, there's tech. Oh, it's the golden age of the dollar stores, with Dollar General and Dollar Tree both on fire. Despite reporting weak quarters this month, Dollar Tree's got a great candy aisle. We're hearing even that Chippy and Autocado, those two Chipotle robots, they're in the seventh inning stretch. Move over, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. It's all about the oils and the golds. They've got the mojo. Mojo per share. To which I say, hold it. Enough already. When you hear all this inning talk and the accompanying bubble chatter, it's clear that lots of investors have no idea what AI is, let alone generative AI, or what it'll be used for, let alone how its adoption represents a genuine industrial revolution, right up there with the steam engine. In fairness, the reason they have no idea is because we really haven't even seen anything transformative from the AI camp just yet, or at least nothing that's all that visible. It's true that artificial intelligence has suffused the design, changed sales tactics for Salesforce, or onboarding for ServiceNow. There's no doubt that inference has influenced you to buy certain products on Amazon that you might otherwise not have known about. You may have stuck, you'll be with Instagram or Reels because of ultra-fast speed for video. Dell will make money connecting you to the NVIDIA world. Dell actually roared, by the way, to a new all-time high today. People remember that it's doing very well. But in terms of innings, I don't think the AI game has even started yet because the tech's still too slow to matter.
No one can deny how much generative AI changed how entire industries work in an extremely short time. Many companies across different industries are still investing billions of dollars into generative AI simply because they think it's the future and don't want to lag behind. Because of this, companies started competing for the best AI talent out there, kicking off what we can call an AI talent war. In fact, Tesla's CEO, Elon Musk, has called this war the craziest talent war he's ever seen. Elon said this after media outlets started reporting that Tesla machine learning scientist, Ethan Knight, has left the car company to join Elon's AI startup, xAI. People who view Tesla as an AI company called this a clear conflict of interest, but Elon got on X to explain why Knight left Tesla in the first place, saying that he was going to join OpenAI, so it was either xAI or them. He also said that OpenAI has been aggressively recruiting Tesla AI engineers and trying to win them over with big salary offers. Unfortunately, OpenAI has been successful in a few cases, poaching talented engineers from Tesla. But don't expect Musk to sit still and let OpenAI take all of Tesla's talent. He's already on the move, and we're going to talk about what he's doing to fight back against Sam Altman's company in this video. But before we do that, if you want to keep up with Tesla's latest updates and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market, so click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates. Now, back to today's video.
You talk about enhancing humanity. I'm curious then about AI, which many people say will lead to great productivity gains. You showed those robots. I mean, I can imagine what they conceivably could do when powered by AI. But I'm also curious, because you've certainly been concerned, what percentage do you give the chance that it will destroy humanity?
Well,
I think that's what you're calling it, or some new AI effort. How's it going to be different than OpenAI or Alphabet?
this is not the time to this. It's not. We don't have enough time, and nor is this the moment to really talk about it.
Okay.
We will have a launch event, and we'll explore the issues in more detail. But I should say that and I mentioned this at the shareholder meeting, that Tesla has actually tremendous capability in real-world AI.
Yes.
In fact, it is very far ahead of anyone.
We all know how much Elon contributed to OpenAI. Without him, the company as we know it wouldn't exist today. And thanks to his contributions, OpenAI now knows where to look for brilliant AI engineers, so it's only natural that the company set its sights on Tesla. In response to OpenAI's attempts to recruit his engineers, Elon said that Tesla will be increasing the compensation packages for those working on the artificial intelligence engineering team. He also made it clear that Knight's departure from Tesla won't have any serious impact on the company, saying that Tesla has over 200 excellent engineers in its AI team, and that the company's pace of progress with autonomy continues to accelerate. I have to agree with Elon on this. Remember when Andrej Karpathy left Tesla in 2022? Many people thought it was the end of Tesla's AI team, and clearly with how advanced version 12.3 of FSD is, that wasn't the case, and it won't be the case here either. In fact, Knight's pivot to xAI adds another exciting twist to the narrative, because it's not just Tesla OpenAI is competing with for AI talent, but with xAI as well. It's also important to note that Knight isn't the first Tesla engineer to move to xAI, which reminds me of something Elon said in November of last year. When he was asked about a possible collaboration between Tesla and xAI that would give Tesla an equity stake in the AI startup, as well as access to Grok AI going forward, he said that he'll discuss this with Tesla's board. If Tesla invests a substantial sum of money in xAI and gets a stake in the company in return, there would be no claims over conflicts of interest, and we might even see a massive collaboration between the two companies in the future, just like how the upcoming Tesla Roadster is supposed to be a collaboration between Tesla and SpaceX. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Investocracy. By now, you might be wondering, why is an AI company like OpenAI looking to hire talent from a car company? We all know that last month, Elon filed a lawsuit against OpenAI, claiming that its partnership with Microsoft and pursuit of profit has led the company to abandon its founding mission to develop AI technology that will benefit humanity, and Elon considered this a breach of OpenAI's contractual obligations. Elon was one of the company's founders, and according to the lawsuit, he left because OpenAI wanted to turn into a for-profit company. Some say that Elon only filed the lawsuit because he wanted to slow down a rival to xAI, and some say that he did it because he was truly concerned about where AI technology is heading and the threat it could be to humanity. It might be somewhere in between, but that's not what we're going to talk about in this video. Instead, we're going to go over a rather specific section of the lawsuit, and that is Elon saying that he made it a priority to hire the best talent for OpenAI when it first started out, and was even involved in the recruitment of the company's chief scientist, Ilya Sutskever. The lawsuit said that Dr. Sutskever, who used to work at Google at the time, went back and forth on whether to leave Google and join the project, but it was ultimately a call from Elon on the day OpenAI was publicly announced that convinced him to join the company. Elon was actively recruiting for OpenAI in a time when recruiting AI talent was extremely difficult thanks to the lavish offers Google and DeepMind made to engineers. So it's no surprise that OpenAI is looking at who Tesla is recruiting and trying to win them over, especially because it already saw how Elon attracts the best talent out there. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Hedge fund manager, Mets owner Steve Cohen telling CNBC's Squawk Box earlier today that this era of artificial intelligence reminds him of the 90s. But does Silicon Valley agree? Deirdre Bosa, of course, with that story for today's Tech Check. Morning, Deirdre.
Hey, good morning, Sarah. And the short answer is yes. Which year of 90s we will talk about, but a lot of what he said is what Silicon Valley has been talking about for months, from productivity and efficiency gains to it feeling more like 95 than 99. Here he is on the latter.
I don't see it as a bubble. I mean, I think the markets are discounting some of what they think AI is going to do for companies.
You think it's discounting?
Discounting.
So you think that there's even more upside as a result of AI?
My view is this is a really durable theme. I'll give you one little anecdote. My CTO comes to me and says I can save the firm $25 million by using these LLMs to improve our efficiency. Now, we're a nice-sized firm. We're not a huge firm. So imagine what big companies can do, and that's just one thing, okay? So it gives you, a little bit of a look into what's possible.
We don't have to imagine this. It is already happening. Mega caps like Meta and Alphabet, they are shrinking their workforces and shrinking their hiring. It's this idea that senior AI researchers or data analysts, they can do more with Gen AI than an army of junior engineers who code, even at non-strictly tech companies. AT&T, for example, is using generative AI to upgrade legacy software code. That's a process that typically would have required a team of consultants going through the old coding line by line. Would have cost somewhere in the millions.
People are starting to think about Tesla again as a car company. I mean, I think that's what part of what's happened here in terms of the valuation cut. Has been people said at one point, oh, this is a tech company, right? This is an AI company. This is all sorts of things. And then there were always these bears saying, well, actually, guys, it's not that at all. It's a car company. Now some people are saying, well, maybe it's a car company. What is it? And for the valuation to sustain itself and actually to move higher, does it have to be what you just talked about, a robo-taxi company, a AI company, and all of the above?
It epitomizes the convergence among technologies that we are seeing today. And the robo-taxi network is not an if, it's a when. It's already happening. Waymo is out there, proof of concept. So it is going to happen. And if you've tried version 12.3, FSD, you'll see that Tesla...
This is the full self-driving mode that we should say is not fully self-driving just yet.
Correct. But if you drive, if using it, you will find that it is becoming more precise, but also a little more aggressive, like a human being would be, instead of this, more cautious. Right. So I think we're getting there, yes. But it epitomizes three technologies: robotics. These cars are and will be robots, and of course, he's got the whole humanoid robot going as well. Energy storage. Autos in the future will be electric. We believe in 5 years, 75% to 85% of all sales will be electric. Here in the United States and around the world.
Even with the pullback that we've had in terms of EVs and the adoption.
Think about this. Yes, because if we're right on what's going to happen to auto prices, the average EV will be in the $20,000 to $25,000 range. The average gas-powered car will be about where it is right now, or a little more.
When you have the GMs and the Fords and everybody else saying we can't even make these things profitably to begin with, let alone to do it at half the price.
And just think about this. Tesla's doing it profitably and cutting prices in the process. It's pretty phenomenal. Can I just go the convergence idea? I have one more. Robots, energy storage, they will be electric, 75, 85% in 5 years. And then artificial intelligence. This is the biggest AI project in the world. If NVIDIA is worth what it's worth, and we believe it's worth what the market's paying for it, we think it's going to have an inventory correction out there. It happens regularly. Okay. We've been through many inventory cycles. I have over the years with NVIDIA. So definitely going to see an inventory cycle as companies reassess, okay, wait, how do we get ready for this AI age? And there is a reassessment process. We're going through it ourselves. But if NVIDIA is, if its valuation is correct, this AI project has to work.
What is Tesla worth? If you were willing to sell it at $300 or $400 and you're buying it now, what is it worth in 5 years?
$2,000. We're in print on that.
$2,000.
Yes.
The AI race is far from over, and Tesla can certainly beat OpenAI in it. Sure, you can use ChatGPT and Sora to generate pictures and videos from written prompts, but this honestly doesn't come close to a full self-driving car. Tesla perfecting FSD won't just be the company's ChatGPT moment, it'll actually surpass that. And I say this very confidently because Elon recently said that Tesla will license the technology to other automakers after it's done developing it. All automakers will definitely jump on the FSD bandwagon, and all cars in the future will be fully self-driving and electric, thanks to Tesla. So you see why this could be a moment even bigger than ChatGPT. There's also xAI, which recently announced that it'll release an upgraded version of its ChatGPT rival chatbot, Grok, that will be able to code and do math-related tasks. This version is called Grok 1.5, and it'll have better reasoning and problem-solving capabilities. This announcement came days after Elon said that all premium subscribers of X will have access to Grok, which will allow Elon to integrate AI into X, becoming one step closer to his goal of transforming the platform into an everything app. Mainstream media might say that ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini are so far ahead of Grok, but we've all seen the multiple failings of Gemini, which included the chatbot generating racist images that received so much backlash that Google had to pause the chatbot's image generation feature. Alphabet lost $96 billion in value thanks to this fiasco, and Elon publicly criticized Gemini and said that he received a call from a senior executive at Google who told him it'd take months to fix. This type of problem doesn't exist for Grok, and even if rivals have a head start, Elon will be able to catch up quickly if a Tesla and xAI collaboration really happens. AI and FSD are great catalysts, but we need to get more clarity on Elon's next compensation plan and getting him to a 25% ownership of Tesla so he can confidently develop AI at the company, and this will be its major turnaround. That's why there's currently some uncertainty surrounding Tesla stock in the near term, but when you consider the long term, Tesla stock's current dip starts to look like a great buying opportunity. What do you think about this AI talent war? Who will prevail, Elon or Sam Altman? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to tell us what your valuation for Tesla is. If you would like to know what companies like Tesla have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.